This tenderness is a relaxation. It's a relaxation of every part of you. Yeah, not just a relaxation of the body, but a relaxation of that efforting, yeah, which is usually unconscious. Yeah, it's like a mechanism that has its own life force, and we become so used to it because we're trained in that. Society trains us in that. Culture trains us in that. School trains us in that. Parents train us in that way, that it's become our normal way of being. But it's not natural.
And it seems it bumps up against this belief that if I don't effort, if I relax, somehow nothing will change, which includes I won't awaken. Or, it will all, I'll just might as well be a bump on a log. There's anyway, that's what comes up in me, is the fear that if I just be tender with what is, it'll just be, but it won't make a difference.
Yes, and that's because the separate self, the psychological knot of self, has claimed life for itself. And so then that gives a sense that I am the center of the universe. Therefore, I must control my universe. I must make my universe as I want it to be. And that then gives rise to a whole load of superstitions about co-creating reality, about manifesting our dreams, about so on and so on. Yeah, law of attraction and all of this, which all have an element of truth in them, but are not the whole truth. When the self hijacks reality, we have become false gods. And in that falseness, there's an imagination that we are changing things, that we are doing things, that we are fixing things, that we are making things happen. But that is not what is happening. We are living in imagination. Sometimes it works out. So we see evidence that because I did that, or thought that, or manifested that, or wanted that, or visioned that, then it happened. Therefore, that's proof that I am the center of my universe, that I can create reality, or vice versa. Because I have negative thoughts, or this, then that which I don't want is happening. Therefore, I'm equally at the center of my universe. I'm either positively creating my world, or I'm negatively creating my world. But sometimes, or very often, that's not the case. There is no evidence. When there's evidence, then that just strengthens the belief that I am at the center of my universe. But that's not how it is. That creates a lot of tension. That creates a lot of propping up of the illusory self that believes itself to be the doer, that believes itself to be the manager of life. That cuts out a whole dimension of intelligence that is much vaster than the imagined self. It's not even a real self, it's an imagined self. Cuts out that whole possibility of intelligence, life's intelligence, which is much vaster than anything we can imagine, being able to inform us. So then we don't listen from intelligence. Yeah? We don't listen intelligently. We're listening myopically. Yeah? This relaxation, this relaxing the doer, means that you start listening from openness, not listening from tightness or controlness. You start listening from openness. And openness is one with intelligence, infinite intelligence of life. So more possibilities become available to you from this. That means that you can then respond to that deeper impulse that arises. You stop responding from the small band of me and my desires and my needs and my wishes and my beliefs that I'm going to create things the way I want them if I do this, if I apply this effort or that effort. That's a limited band of reality. So what I'm saying is that you don't end up doing nothing. You don't end up just sitting on a log or whatever it is and nothing happens. Life is happening all the time. Life's intelligence is creating all the time. Life is an endless creation. You don't have to control that. You have to listen to that. And you can only listen to that from silence. You can't listen to that from a divided mind.